We've got new friends now.
Yes.
You smell.
You're on walking tours of Hastings. And now the showering lady.
The fact that you feel this dishonest by not telling your husband just shows what an honest person you are. Yawn. However,
Hello, and welcome to this edition of Wanging On, half an hour of questionable advice with me, Graham Norton, and my very good friend, Maria McCurlin.
Hi!
Rafi is in the studio somewhere. You look like you're going to deliver some very important news.
I am to you. You're fired.
Oh, no, not again.
This is from a charity shop. It's vintage Jaeger. This will mean nothing to you.
No, I remember Jaeger.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't exist anymore, does it?
Well, I think they do a line for M&S.
Oh, do they?
I don't want to diss them, but no, this is old.
There's nothing dissy about that.
I know, but it's not its own brand, is it?
Oh, yeah, of course.
And it was from charity shop, and it is a bit like I should be dancing to Kajagoogoo in the 90s.
Oh, if only we were. Maria, I'm being plagued
Oh no!
by emails from my dentist.
Are you kidding me?
Lots of you're due an appointment with your dental hygienist.
No, but yes, it's the dental hygienist.
I mean,
But
somebody gave them my email address and...
I have worked out this is how it is. People only go to the dentist when they've got an ouchie, right?
Yeah.
And, ouchies can go for weeks and weeks and months without coming back. So they've got to make money. And it's the dental hygienist that's going to do that for them.
Lures you in.
Because when I was there in reception taking notes, like a sort of secret spy, she was on the phone just doing cold calling. Hello, you're due a dental hygienist appointment. Oh, no, okay, bye-bye. Hello.
You're dead. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, you lost all your teeth in an accident several years ago. Okay.
And so, of course, then when I did go, she said, I'm going to show you your mouth massively blown up, on a screen. Yeah. And these are the bits in between that the dental hygienist will take. And they were tiny, tiny little pinpricky type things.
Yeah.
And I said, when I was little, we didn't have dental hygienists, did we?
Not that I remember.
Mind you, I think I remember going to the dentist when they put a big thing over your mouth, sort of gas.
Oh, there might still be a claim there. You might be okay. Yeah, I mean, a friend of mine went to the dentist and they're worried about like a bridge or something in their thing. Yeah. And the dentist went, "It'll see you out." Like, that's the opposite of bedside manner, isn't it?
Oh, my goodness. But, I mean, I think that's quite good because it's honest and most people want to upsell, obviously. Yes, we'll put you a new bridge in. That will be £6,000. Thank you very much. But I like it'll see you out. How old is that person, by the way?
I didn't feel like as someone in their 60s, I didn't feel they were that old. I felt, they might wear a bridge out. But no, apparently not.
Because I was thinking the other day, I might have to get some veneers, not go to Turkey and get those kind of bright white things.
Oh, I would please do that.
I know.
That would be hilarious. If next time we're on here, you go, "Hi."
Part of me wants to do that.
I have welding glasses on.
But then someone described a person to me the other day by saying their teeth are much younger than they are.
Oh.
So, you do see quite a lot of older people with sort of too many teeth in their mouth.
Yes.
And not being able to kind of quite master them, so there's a bit of a lisp or something going on.
Isn't it funny when you watch American shows and, they're playing like drug dealers and thugs and stuff. They all have lovely teeth.
I know.
And it just takes me out of it. It just takes me, I kind of, what lovely teeth. I must try some fentanyl.
Well, they're drug dealers because they need to pay for the very expensive dental fees.
Yeah, beautiful smiles.
Must buy some fentanyl.
What it does, I mean, dental hygienist, if I just saved up, if I didn't do that.
But do you have the dental hygienist all the time?
Well, I'm supposed to. I haven't been in ages.
A, it's really ouchy. B, it takes too long. And C, it's very expensive. Mine is 240 quid each time.
You know what else it is?
What?
Judgy.
Judgy?
Very judgy.
Yeah.
You're not getting your back thing. Oh,
where is your dentist from?
Judgy land.
North London. Because my dentist said, you see, the thing is, those little tiny bits in your teeth, they go up into your brain and they cause Alzheimer's. And I go, no, they don't. And then I looked it up and they do.
Wow.
Yeah.
And isn't there a thing where the bits...
Plaque. It's very bad plaque.
And also, isn't the stuff in your teeth, doesn't it go down into you and cause heart disease as well?
We've all got to die of something, Graham. That's what I kind of say.
Yeah.
And they'll see me out.
They certainly will. Flapping in the breeze.
Now we've depressed ourselves with that.
Hey!
Yeah.
Do you know what would cheer us up?
What? Somebody else's problems?
Yes, it would. We're going to dive into those imminently. Maria,
Yeah.
could you open our first letter?
I will open it. Thank you very much. But it's so long, Graham.
Oh, no.
Put your feet up,
Not
love.
with your old eyes.
They're younger than I am. Dear Graham and Maria, about 12 years ago, my husband and I became very friendly with a neighbour in the village we used to live in. We moved away but kept in touch and still saw this friend every so often. Earlier this year, she came to spend the weekend with us at our new home. She arrived a few hours late, again. I mean, we didn't know that she was late before. Came empty-handed and didn't say very much about the home we'd spent a year renovating. Enjoyed our generous hospitality all weekend and then departed on the Sunday, having left wet towels on the guest bedroom floor. As a thank you for all of this, we received a WhatsApp message simply saying, "Thanks for a lovely time." Following this, we pulled back and cooled our communication as we felt disappointed in her behaviour. 4 months have now passed since we've corresponded, but she messaged out of the blue, all friendly and suggesting we catch up. Our hearts aren't in the friendship anymore, but we're torn between explaining our feelings to her or letting the friendship simply drift. What should we do? And that is from Daniel and Ed in Surrey. Quite judgy.
Who's judgy?
Daniel and Ed in Surrey.
Oh, judging the friend.
Yeah. I mean, look, you were in a village together, you were friendly there, you've moved. I think that's a perfect way to move on. Not all friendships have to last
But they
forever.
stayed in touch.
Well, they stayed in touch just so that she could come and have a nose around their house. Why don't you just say to them, yes, why don't we come to you this time?
You don't want to do that,
Well,
do
we
you?
miss the village. Well, you don't want to do that, but you do want to make a point. But do you
Because
want
she'll
to...
say yes, and then you go, oh, God, no.
No,
blah, blah,
I
blah.
don't think they will.
Yeah.
I don't think she will. She wants a nice free weekend and blah, blah, blah.
But also, look, here's the thing. I think Daniel and Ed, yes, she didn't behave brilliantly, but nothing she did was unforgivable. She was a few hours late, but she was coming for the whole weekend. So what's the urgency? At least it was a few hours you didn't have to spend with her. So she arrives late. Upside of that is you're ready. The room's ready.
Yeah,
the candles are lit. The dinner's ready. We're all good. She didn't say enough about your new house you've renovating. No one will ever say enough about the new house you've renovated because they didn't see it before and they don't really care. They just nod and go, oh, it's lovely.
I know, but we all know how to be good guests,
Yes, but
which
you
is,
just-
I love what you've done in
Yes,
here.
I know, but that wasn't enough for them. You know she said that.
Well, we
you know,
don't.
she will have gone, oh, it's lovely. End of. She hasn't gone into, oh, that's interesting.
And what was it like before?
Yes.
You mean you
Oh.
put a joister in there?
Oh, my
Supporting
goodness.
wall, you say?
That cornicing isn't original. Do go on. You know, like, no one...
No, but we know how to be guests, and you know this couple want that, and she's known them a long time, so she knows what they want from her, and they want a bit more than she gave, frankly.
And I agree with you. I think just a WhatsApp, you know, I agree. I think a nice little note is enough, but that is, you know, the times they are changing.
Yeah.
And you will starve to death if you sit there waiting for someone to send you a note. So you got a WhatsApp. She, I think, in the modern world has been polite enough. I don't know.
She's done the bare minimum. But, you know, this is a perfect time to, I think the terminology is to ghost somebody, but it's not really. It's kind of just letting people drift away. And sometimes you have to do that with friends. You've got the perfect excuse. You don't live anywhere near her anymore. It's a schlep for either of you to visit each other. And actually, the truth is you don't have that much in common, other than you lived in the same village.
Yes. And what was it like, Daniel and Ed, in between the arriving late and the WhatsApp message? Did you have a nice time? It sounds like you didn't really.
It sounds to me like they're determined to let her go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say do it.
I think really they've written to us to tell us they have a guest bathroom. Because they have already made the decision that this woman's dead to them.
Yeah, they have. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. But they just want sort of some form of justification or some form of kind of, yes, that's okay, you can do that.
And it is okay.
I'm not going to say they can.
Oh, well,
I'm going to say you have to see this woman every weekend for the rest of your lives until you die.
No, I feel Daniel and Ed, you know what you're going to do. You know, because if one of them was feeling a bit, oh, we can't just dump her, then you would see her again. But, you know, you've already, after this weekend, kind of shut it down. You only even discussing seeing her again because she's got in touch all wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, kind of, when are we going to do that again?
After 4 months, which I think is about right. You don't want to be her to be on the phone every 2 minutes, do you? But also, you don't really know what's going on with this woman's life. I'm just trying to see it from her point of view.
Okay.
She may have a lot of stuff going on that...
she's too weak to lift towels.
She's too weak to lift towels, especially when they're wet.
Oh, yeah.
And also, there's stuff, maybe she was just kind of getting by because she had arranged this weekend. Maybe some awful things had happened. I'm trying to just put the other side of the story, even though I'm kind of with them.
Are you? I just think you've got to take it in your stride. If you like this lady, she's allowed to do everything she's done. The point is you don't like her that much.
Well, you've gone off her.
Yes, you've gone off her because she didn't adhere to, apparently, this quite high bar that you set her.
I think people should have guest rules that they put in the guest room, which says... Don't forget to compliment the dining room. We have knocked down 4 walls for this and put in bifold windows. Please do not leave wet towels on the floor. Please do not arrive late.
Yes.
Please send a nice card and possibly some chocolates or a bottle.
And please notice that Daniel's done a lovely arrangement with some wildflowers.
Yes, from the garden.
That he foraged. He foraged on the lane.
Yeah. Otherwise, we won't be friends with you. Yours, whoever we are.
Daniel and Ed.
Daniel and Ed, exactly. You can't be prescriptive about things like that. But I think as guests, we also know, and we're grown up, how to behave.
Yes.
And she fell short.
Yeah.
We don't know why.
The hours late isn't great. And also, as you say, Daniel and Ed, that they're going to want you to blow smoke up them about this new house.
Yeah.
So just do it a bit.
Yeah.
Have
you had guests that don't leave when they should?
Yes.
Was that me?
No, it wasn't you.
No, but I do remember coming to your house when you had a house by the seaside. And I think I came for Christmas. And then we did a walk and then we went somewhere. And then I said, just passing to the general group, it's a shame that it has to end. It's been such a lovely few days. And you went, well, you can come back, but then we'll end up hating each other.
Yeah. Wasn't that fair?
And I went home thinking, I didn't even think we were anywhere near that stage.
Well, give it a few hours.
It's good that it's taken me 20 years to tell you that.
But also, that was my coded message for there's no food in the house.
Oh, yeah.
So we will hate each other because we'll be hungry and annoyed.
Yeah.
And wasn't that the year that we tried to watch films and everyone annoyed each other?
I can't remember. It just sounds like it was a bit annoying. We had a nice walk.
A lovely walk away from my house. Now, if ever could arrange transport from here...
I also remember people coming to your house and then not leaving.
Yes.
And they really did just wait until everything had been drunk. They must remain nameless. But there was not a thing left to drink and everyone was so drunk. And then I think they stayed the night.
Yes, and then I had to feed them, kind of chopped up cereal boxes and things because there was nothing to eat. Yeah, they ate it. It was, yes, people can overdo it.
But I think they did send you something nice, didn't they?
Did they?
I think they sent you a puppy.
Oh, that's right.
Got lost in the post.
And that Shetland pony. I dream of it still.
Anyway, we digress. We talk about our own lives.
We do. I think we should get the wangers on the case.
I think you're right.
Okay, what are they saying?
The wangers say, Kath from Ammanford. Ammanford. I don't know where that is.
There's a lovely village in it. Somebody's done great work.
I'm going to suggest a cunning plan. Reply, how lovely. What dates are you expecting us?
Oh, that's what you say.
It is. And see what she says. Don't let her take advantage of your hospitality and funds again. This is your chance to redress the balance. Yeah, but then you waste your entire weekend making a point.
Yes, I think then you've got to go.
Yeah.
Or you would just say, none of those dates suit us, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And none of the ones that you're going to suggest otherwise will suit us either.
Yes, and we've a funny feeling. We're very busy on those other dates.
The thing is, Kath from Ammanford, they have made up their minds about this woman. They don't want to be in her life. Lorraine and Giles in Northampton.
Lovely to hear from you, Lorraine and Giles, so long as what you're about to say, I agree with.
Yes. Well, they say it sounds as though your time together is coming to a natural conclusion.
So true.
And while you may exchange Christmas cards and messages, you and this person are no longer on the same wavelength. True. Just let the relationship die a natural death.
Let it wither on the vine.
Yeah, I think so. Thanks, Lorraine and Giles in Northampton. I think Graham is pleased with that.
Oh, absolutely. I am doing spins of joy in their turning circle.
Andrea says, if you do keep this friendship on life support, it will be all on her terms. Pull the plug.
you think Andrea's a nurse?
Yeah, I think so. Pull the plug, flatline. Rosanna, I wonder if they could see this friend for a lunch or something without her needing to stay over. Now, this is a good compromise.
Yes.
I would encourage them to remember what made them friends with her in the first place. All good. If they do want to end the friendship, it would be kinder to explain why. No. Just letting the friendship drift or ghosting her is mean. She wasn't a great guest, but she isn't a bad person. I know, but friendships ebb and flow.
And also, how the hell do you explain why you're not friends with her anymore?
You can't. That is like so accusatory.
Well, also you sound so petty.
You didn't say nice things and you let wet towels on the floor. Don't say that. It will have a natural. You don't live near each other anymore.
Yeah,
it would just have.
And the good thing is, she's not exactly beating your door down. It's been 4 months.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be quite easy for this to drift away. It sounds like she's not that interested either.
Yeah. What do they say? Oh, we're going through some stuff at the moment. We'll be in touch when we're...
Yeah. We're renovating our house that you didn't like. We're re-renovating it.
We're having to redo the bathroom floor because it got very damp after the wet towels and got dry rot and wet rot. I don't know who left them there. Maura says, if her behaviour was out of character and you think the friendship is worth saving, it might be worth having a discussion with her and explaining your feelings. She may have had something going on that caused the poor behaviour at her last visit. I think we're all being very kind.
The thing is, this friendship... It was born out of the fact that they lived beside her in a village.
Yeah.
Slim pickings for friends, she'll do. Well, now you're in a new village, in a new house, with new neighbours, and it seems mad to import old neighbours. You know, because we all are sociable with our neighbours.
Yes, but
it's very nice to be sociable with your neighbours and have a drink at Christmas, say hello over the garden fence, all of that sort of stuff. But if you move, it's bad enough having to take your belongings without taking the neighbours with you. So I would just, no.
Let it die.
Not die makes it sound so final, but I feel like just let it drift, let it stay where it was, is what you do.
And maybe say to her, we've got new friends now.
Yes.
You smell.
You know the way our house is better now? So are our friends.
We've got a better class of person. They earn more money. They bring gifts. Actually, not taking a gift is not good to somebody's new house.
Yes, I feel like you could have brought something. Yeah. You know, a bottle of something.
She actually brought her own wet towels to leave.
In hopes to get them back dry.
Couldn't face to it.
Daniel and Ed, thank you so much for sharing your dilemma. I think that's for once. We can all sympathise, can't we? We can all sympathise.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want to stay with them either, do you?
No.
No.
No. We'll get into another problem very shortly. This episode is sponsored by TV licensing, which honestly couldn't be more fitting because lately I have been watching the new Night Manager and I'm hooked. Seriously, we've been waiting 10 years.
Is it 10?
10 years for a new Night Manager, and finally it's arrived.
Get out of here. I loved the first series. Well, we have indeed hit that time of year when it's dark, it's cold, and we're all feeling a bit lazy. But the good news, it's also the time of year when there's a lot of brilliant TV to dive into. I mean, I am loving The Traitors.
Oh, yeah.
Which I hadn't watched, Graham, until I watched the Celebrity Traitors, and then it sort of hooked me in to watch Real People Traitors. And of course, there's real jeopardy this time because with the Celebrity Traitors, it went to charity. They are getting the big wad of cash themselves. Are you on it? You suddenly turned into Muttley.
Yeah. I'm driving the van. They thought they'd won this money. And look, we've just talked about 2 shows. A TV license covers you to watch over 400 TV channels and everything on BBC iPlayer. To find out more, go to tvl.co.uk/pod. Hey, Maria, you've got another envelope, I see.
I have, and I was ahead of you on that one. Dear Graham and Maria, I've been with my wonderful partner for 17 years and we have 2 children together. Before we got together, it was common knowledge in the circles I moved in that my partner's father had had an affair when my partner was a teenager. I have carried this knowledge with me all this time, and sometimes it weighs on me. My partner has alluded to a period of time in his youth when he suspected that this was happening, but he ended that thought by saying, I really hope I'm wrong, and I said nothing. This is something that is well in the past and isn't my business. He has a great relationship with his parents, and they're amazing grandparents to our kids. I would never want to rock the boat. But every now and again, I feel like somehow I'm being dishonest, that I know about this huge part of his life and he doesn't. Are there any circumstances in which it would make sense to tell him? And that's from Anonymous. I'll tell you in one word, no. Like, who is going to benefit from you telling this secret otherwise, other than you going, oh, this is so heavy. I'm carrying my rucksack of woes.
And also, you don't even know, Anonymous, because yes, it might have been common knowledge when you were a teenager, but what you're saying is common knowledge is gossip. There was gossip going around, and yes, your partner brought up that he maybe had heard the rumor, or he thought something was going on. End of. What are you going to tell him? Oh, I heard that rumor too.
Yeah.
That's all you can, because you don't know anything. If his wife has gotten over it, if your mother-in-law has gotten over it, that's the only person who really needs to worry about this, and she's fine. They're great grandparents to your kids.
Yeah. Everything is rosy in the garden. Why don't you really throw a hand grenade into your life by waiting until Christmas, and then over Christmas lunch you say to him, the grandfather, oh, I heard that you had an affair. Is that right?
Yes, when I was a teenager, everyone was saying it.
Yeah, I just thought now would be a good time to bring it up and discuss it. Why do people think that, they should put their nose into something that happened a long, long time ago?
No, I guess what you don't like is your partner being in the dark about something that you think you know. That really affects them. And I get why when he brings it up, you're sitting there thinking, oh God, should I say something? But, oh God, no, don't say anything. Because also, how long have you been together? 17 years. So you didn't think to mention this before. But then why would you have mentioned it before? Because it's just a stupid thing to say.
Yeah. It's also one of those things that people go, oh, there's not enough drama in my life. Yeah. How can I insert some drama? Don't do it. Don't throw this hand grenade. Go and take Spanish classes or something instead.
Yes, because if you do tell your partner, what do you think he's going to do with this information? Confront his father? Upset his mother? What's the point?
Divorce you?
Yeah,
for getting involved?
Yeah, because, like I say, you don't even know this. It's just a rumor, gossip that went round when you were a kid. And now here you are in your 30s thinking, should I?
How can I rock this boat? Because everything's far too easy at the moment.
Everyone's lovely. You love your partner.
They're great grandparents to your children. Just let it lie.
And also, they know this. This is something that is well in the past and isn't my business. Did you not think, as you put that full stop in your letter, did you not think, oh, right, yeah, it's long ago and none of my business. I'll stop writing the letter now. I think I've answered my own dilemma. Because you're done. You're absolutely done.
Tricky one, though, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, we don't have much to say to it. We're both adamant you say no. What do the wangers have to say?
Wongers, I like
Wongers.
that. Neve says this. Your partner has made it clear that he hopes his suspicions are wrong. At the moment, we don't know if his mum knows, or maybe she made a decision to move past it. Plus, it may have been common knowledge in your circles. Is there concrete proof, or is it just rumour? All in all, I wouldn't tell your partner. This would only hurt him and destroy his relationship with his father. Thank you, Neve, very much. Jackie says this is not your choice to make. Should your partner's father feel as if he needs to tell his son, then so be it. But don't be that person that potentially lights the fuse on this explosive issue. Put it in the balloon in your mind and let it float away.
I feel like Jackie's listened to us before. We often put things in balloons and let it go.
We step up to the plate and then we put it into a balloon.
And let it go.
We do.
Barbara, wonder what she sounds like? Voice note.
The only circumstances in which you should tell your partner is if he asks you outright, if you know. And even then, you can only tell him that you think you know, that's what you've heard, or that's what you suspected. However, if it's having an effect on you and weighing you down, talk to somebody in confidence about it, someone you can trust.
I like how Barbara is so animated.
Calm down, Barbara.
Yeah, we get it, Barbara.
No, I think Barbara's right. The only reason you could ever say anything is if the partner asks you directly, did you ever hear anything about my dad having an affair? And you kind of go, oh yeah, there was that rumor, but I never thought anything about it. Boom, end of. If who are we talking to? What's the name of the lady? Anonymous. We don't know her name.
No, we don't know her name.
I didn't even forget it.
No, you never knew it in the first place.
I never knew it. Phew.
But you forgot that she was anonymous.
Yes, I am relieved that I didn't forget her name, though. If she has access to a therapist, something like that, then this is something to talk about. But, yeah.
It really is like trying to scratch a scab that is healed, isn't it? It's like trying to make something bleed again.
But it's a scab on somebody else.
Yeah,
It's
not even your own scab.
Scab.
Oh, actually taking somebody else's scab off is lovely because it doesn't hurt.
Ooh, like Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh, my goodness. Dave in Brighton says, you know in your heart that no good could ever come of you sharing this information. Sometimes we owe it to others to keep certain things to ourselves. Honesty is not always the best policy. You'll just have to keep carrying this one thing for him and be proud of yourself for doing so, not ashamed. Catherine...
Can I just say that is the absolute... goes to the heart of this.
Yeah. Well done, Dave in Brighton.
Yes. Be proud of the fact that you are keeping this a secret, not ashamed.
Yeah, because you are the bigger person,
Yes.
Anonymous. Catherine says, the fact that you feel this dishonest by not telling your husband just shows what an honest person you are. Yawn. However, I really don't think you should say anything. It's very unlikely that your husband will ever find out, so try not to worry. I mean...
I know. Listen, Anonymous, I tell you what, for what it's worth, we did have an enormous response to this problem, but the team tell us that not a single person, not one, suggested you should tell your partner. So take that for what it's worth and good luck with whatever you decide to do. And just a reminder, if you have a dilemma, you can send it to us. Our email address is wangingon@listen.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
That's also the address for your Am I Weirds? This is like our little sorbet after the dilemmas.
I
to
like
finish.
what you did with that.
Sorbet.
Sorbet.
Sorbet. It's like a sorbet.
Palate cleanser. Palate cleanser.
Who do we have today?
Okay, today's Am I Weird comes courtesy of James, and he says, Am I weird? On a freezing cold day, I like to sit in an empty bath with the window open and slowly fill the tub up with hot water so the level slowly rises and I slowly warm up. There's a lot of slowlies there. I've always done this. Thoughts?
I love it.
I quite like the notion of being really cold and then getting really warm. There's something cozy and kind of den-like about
And also,
that.
I like that he's cold and makes himself colder by opening the window.
Opening the window. But there's something about it, like nakedness in the open window, that is bothering me slightly.
And also, I think anyone who's interested in fuel efficiency,
Yes.
this is not a good
We've
use.
only got one planet, James.
Yeah.
There is no planet B. Wasting all of that. Why don't you spray some hairspray out the window while you're about it?
But it is a lovely idea. And also, it's great that James has so much time on his hands.
I know. Slowly filling it up, slowly getting cold, slowly getting warm.
And then slowly closing the window.
Yeah.
And going, why did I do that? Do you think he then sits in the bath till it goes cold?
I hope so.
It's a circle of life.
I mean, there's something nice also about topping up the water when it goes cold, isn't there?
Well, I never take a bath.
I don't either, really. It's a long time. In hotels, I think I take baths.
Really?
We're very American these days. We have showers. It's quick.
We do.
It's quick.
Yes, very efficient, for the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do have the window open so people can see me. I don't bother with frosted glass. I have a full-length window with normal glass and I stay in there. La, 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 la.
You're on walking tours of Hastings. And now the showering lady. I still quite like sleeping in the cold.
Yes, I love sleeping in the cold. Windows open. But then you've got the duvet of a million togs.
Yes.
That is very nice.
And then you've got Raffy, of course, pissing on you. Just to warm you up in the middle of the night. Just when you're very chilly, you go, like a leaky hot water bottle.
And then after that, vomit. Do you remember being very cold as a child?
I mean, yes. But
in the orphanage?
Yes, in the orphanage. There was no heating in the orphanage.
No. Or food, gruel.
Yeah, we had to stay warm by scrubbing the floors. No, I do. It is weird when I think back that I can remember. Do you remember like ice on the inside of the windows?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have heating in the bedrooms when I was younger.
Now, if that happened, you'd kind of think, oh my God, this is the end of the world. But it was fine. You just didn't think of anything about it.
Yeah.
You just put extra blankets on or jumpers or gloves or stuff.
Mum, I'm cold. Just put more clothes on. Until you couldn't walk for clothes.
Yeah. I remember I lived on a houseboat briefly.
Did you? You're such a hippie.
Oh, I tell you. I lived on a houseboat briefly, and it was so cold.
Which country are we talking?
In London.
Oh, okay.
And because, there was a little heater in it. But of course, you're not just heating the houseboat, you're heating thousands of tons of freezing Thames as well.
Yeah.
So you'd have this little heater on, and it'd be so cold that the only way to get any sort of sense of heat was to go outside, get even colder, and then come back in. And then you felt like there was a slight difference in the temperature.
That sounds very Catholic to me.
It was awful.
Like, make yourself, as a Catholic, former Catholic, make yourself suffer even more so that you appreciate, that's like take your coat off or you won't feel the benefit.
Yes. So what are we saying, James? Weird?
I'm saying kind of not very energy efficient.
No, it's not that. But it's a lovely, look.
I can see the coziness, but I would, maybe the slowness is not so good.
But I feel James isn't the root of our global warming problem. I think, there's some big corporate entities that need to take action before James switches to a shower.
Yeah. The petrochemical companies are not worried.
So I think, you're fine, James. Just fill your bath slowly. Have a lovely time.
Send us a video, James.
Please
Why don't you?
No,
don't.
Don't encourage those. Don't encourage those.
Just me personally.
Someone will have to watch them.
But it won't be me.
There we conclude Wanging On for another week. Thank you to everyone who got in touch.
If you've enjoyed Wanging On, please subscribe to us in your podcast app of choice. That way you'll never miss our weekly fix of our non-expert advice. But if it's real advice from proper experts that you're after, head to our Instagram at Wanging On, that's all one word, where there's a link to support services.
Wanging On with Graham and Maria is a Listen production. We will see you next week. Goodbye.